what's up, y'all? LakerFan here. As I about to tell today's video, got the 1v1 game of the year in NBA 2K23, LakerFan VS Solo. Now, this is a rematch. We literally just played less than 2 weeks ago in the Uncle Demi 2v2 tournament, and Solo actually beat me. With Chad, I was playing with Nut. And we just get matched up in here in the theater. It was pretty late at night. It was almost like 4 a.m. or something like that. And as you can see, Solo and I are both on a 6'9". His obviously has shooting. Mine, as a lot of you guys probably know, is the pure finishing build. Now, this is my new build. I will give you guys some details on it. I'm not going to drop the build video just yet, though. It's going to be tomorrow's upload. If you want to check that out, just stay tuned for it. Turn on the noties, sub if you're new, all that other good stuff, man. But this is the 40s only 1v1 event. Essentially, it was from Season 2. I know as I'm uploading this, it's the first day of Season 3. But you had to be a level 40 to even participate in this. So it's the sweatiest 1v1 mode I've ever played. It's just constant 99s, all straight up core badged from top down, all types of stuff like that. Level 40s, obviously, it just has to be that. And as you can see, Solo is baking up right now. And I gotta say, Solo is probably one of the best dribblers I've seen on this game, especially for the fact that he's on a 6'9". This is literally only like gold quick first step, mind you. You can't have Hall of Fame on a 6'9" unless he has post control, but he doesn't on this build, by the way. He actually has pretty solid interior defense too, so this is a tough matchup for me. Like, anybody that can dribble and score and, like, you know, shoot the ball and dunk while still having great defense, and they're a good dribbler on top of that too, is a problem for me, because their interior defense becomes a problem for my offense, and then their offense becomes a problem for me on defense. Everybody struggles to defend this stuff, though. It's just how it is. As you can see, I call this the bear move. I'm not sure what this really even is called nowadays, as far as what people like to call this, but bear was really popular for doing this move right here, that one where it's moving from left to right hand, but his body moves to the left from the right, and it's a killer move. And Bear did that in 2K22 and really like took over with that move as well. But that move, crazy, bro. You have to adjust to the sideways movement off it, and then the lateral speed that you have to the opposite side is just ridiculous. So Solo got ball first. He's up 7-0. I haven't even got the ball yet. Obviously, that's another problem with 1v1 stuff. It's just mercy of who gets the ball first in some situations. Have to play good defense. You can see he is spamming me with those little size ups, though. And as you can see, just gets me baited into stepping up high. Goes for the rim run. I'm sure that's definitely his plan when he does stuff like that, is to bait me into just attacking the three. Because I do it even on my 6'8" that actually has some shooting on it, too, and doesn't have very much finishing. I try and bait people up by just spamming the size ups. If they don't contest it, I'll just shoot off it. If they do contest it, just fly right by them with a quick first step. Now right here you can see, I am under the impression that Solo might have been out of adrenaline, or at least for sure was out of stamina, because standing still right there, it's the only thing that really could make sense. I get the ball back off a pluck steal, and I attack him, but I end up taking a late right there on the dunk. Unfortunate, man. I'm out here reaching. You can see my frustration with this, because I'm like, man, I just got the ball back, and if it's going to be that hard to score on him and stuff like that too, albeit I just mistimed that, and then I'm out here playing bad defense too. Quick drops. Again, 11-0 for the early lead for him, and I get the ball back and literally couldn't even do anything with it. So, D+ teammate grade for me too. I can't really get too aggressive with the reach-ins. This stuff is getting real tough for me out here, bro. He's hitting the attack size up, the snatch back right there, all types of stuff. It's tough to guard, man. It's some of the best moves in the game. He gets an open three right there and misses it. I try and box him out. As you can see, I'm just getting in his way. I'm not going for the ball or anything. I do prefer the ball to be checked up rather than for me to just get it up top or like off a rebound or something like that, because I do much prefer when I can get the ball from the top, maybe hit these little walkbacks that set up my attacks a little bit better, or even some triple threat. As you can see though, the reason I want to do that is because he gets baited into the contact dunk. He knows me. He's played against me. He's seen the fact that I use the dunk meter and stuff like that, and I just even used it in the possession before. So what I do to combat that sometimes is to literally just run right at them and assume they're going to jump, and it keeps him honest a little bit more. As you can see, he didn't jump on that one. He's playing hands up defense. That is what you have to do as a slasher when people are just sitting paint and jumping at you. All right, so on to the next one. We get the ball. We're hitting this little kind of walk back to the wing, and now as you can see, I'm attacking him a little bit, and I wanted to just test if he was going to jump on that one, because he didn't jump on the last. So now I have to go and just test that a little bit, and as you can see, he doesn't jump on that. I make an early though, and I'm not gonna lie, I got away with one right there. I generally do not make those dunks by any means. It's probably like a 10% rate, maybe 20. It depends on how bad the late was, but as you can see, attacking him, hit the moving crossover, go in for the contact dunk and get the green. I get takeover off that as well, and now here we are, 11-8. I have ball back. Obviously, I have to really make sure I take advantage of this possession. Hit the behind the back, go into the dunk. Once again, I really do want to break this one down for you guys, because some people may think the slashing stuff is pretty brain dead, albeit all I'm doing is setting up and reading the defender and just kind of like, as you can see, I'm setting up to go to the right so that I can set up my left right here. If I get him to bite to the right there, he will overreact and move a little bit that way, and as you can see, he does so, because again, you have to, I actually just played against someone who plays like me in Pro-Am recently too, and I can see the difficulty in defending stuff like this, because as you can see, when you do that and you open him up to that right side, because I just drove right in there, and then I have good dribble moves to like flip my ball hand and stuff like that, I now have the left side completely opened up. He has to recover and isn't in a good spot to jump or anything like that. Now, as you can see, put him in the dunk meter and it's already over from there, to be honest with you. Now, they can kick me out sometimes depending on their anchor, their block rating, their interior defense, their height, stuff like that. It's all variables and stuff like that. You kind of just got to read and react and know what you can and can't take as a slasher. Right here, probably could have just gone in. And here's the unfortunate part of using the dunk meter too. I actually missed a shot like that against Solo and Chad in the 2v2. As you can see, I go for the dunk meter, it doesn't really put me in one, and I just get kicked out of it and get an open layup that just misses. Now, the way that you can combat that is to actually go with an acrobatic layup to switch it up. I just unfortunately couldn't react quick enough. As you can see right here, I'm kind of pressing him. I'm assuming he's out of stamina and out of adrenaline. I'm trying to get that fluky BS that I got the first time off getting the pluck steal on the low stam. But as you can see, he's able to just get past me for another quick drop. I'm watching the threes a little bit here, but as you can see, he's able to hit that hop back. Once again, though, misses a wide open jump shot. I will say, he did tell me that his brain was a little bit fried. He'd been playing all day. He was playing the bums who were letting him just like rim run all day, and I was finally making him shoot a little bit. And as you can see, we're able to just rely on missed shots. I really do advise you guys, real quick, a little word from our sponsor of Mr. Can't Shoot the Ball at All. I really do force people to at least shoot the ball to prove that they're actually gonna be able to win off that. I do not want people like having me press them super hard on ball. They get right past me for the quick drops and literally just quick drop me 8 times in a game for 16 points. I let them maybe shoot like 1-3 all game or something like that. And then really for that matter, like 9 quick drops. So, and then for like 18 points. You do not want that. You want people shooting jump shots. Nobody shoots 100% in this game. I promise you that. They're generally around like 50 to 60 to 70 if they're good, I would even say. And if they're bad, they're probably around like 20%. Sorry if I'm attacking people personally, but you guys get what I'm saying. Generally, people aren't shooting like at an unreal, ridiculous rate in this game. They will miss eventually. So here we are, get the ball back. Now Solo has rim take though, because he was on offense and we got the ball back off it. So I'm going in here and attacking a little bit under the assumption that he's probably gonna be jumping at a lot of the stuff. So the first one that we did, you can see let's run that back too, because I didn't even talk about it. I actually ran into him under the assumption he was gonna jump at me again, and as you're gonna see right here, like I really wanted to test that rim take because I'm under a really heavy impression he's gonna probably try and jump at me because I have the slash take and he probably wants to see that utilization of his rim take, wants to at least make it valuable and worth. So once again right here, I'm going to do it in a different way. I'm setting up that Euro, and as you can see, get him moving one way to the right, hit the behind the back to the left, and then I'm able to just kind of get that crease and get ahead of him and just like almost even crab him in a sense and put him behind me. So now I'm seeing that I can probably attack him a little bit. Right there, I was going for the dunk meter. Unfortunately, I get the reach in. It's all good though. Obviously, we're back on the offensive end with it. So on this next possession, I definitely want to utilize the dunk meter a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's no way he's gonna let me pass for a quick drop or anything like that. He's not gonna let me get some basic dunk or anything. He's holding his ground in the paint, really making me prove that I'm gonna be able to time this dunk meter. And as you can see, I go for the dunk and he kicks me out of it. So rim take wins that battle versus slash take. All I really got with the slash take so far was literally just a Euro, which didn't even matter. I could have done that without slash take, and then really like ran at him and just hoped that he would jump at me, and he did. So unfortunately, slash take does not win versus rim very often. As you can see, now he's killing me with these blow-bys. He's killing me with these quick drops and just run right past me because I'm trying to defend his 3 off rip, and if I play way too far back, he'll probably look to shoot it. Right here, though, I get another fluky pluck. I gotta say, it actually bailed me right there. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I should have got that steal at all. I only have 90 steal with like, you know, silver glove or something like that too, but as you can see, it was actually more of a bump steal attempt. I thought he was kind of running straight into me, like on that right side. So I was trying to cut him off a little bit more here to the right and then tap my X button to try and get that bump steal. But nonetheless, get the pluck right here. We're able to get the ball back. Hustler going crazy on bronze, I guess. Actually, no, I actually do move it to Hall of Fame on the 1v1 court. But either way, I get into really good position off that. Obviously, off a steal, it's almost like some fast break stuff. So I'm able to get into real good position in the paint. I'm able to get past him. Now we're going to go ahead and just reset, set back up. Unfortunately, though, he defends 2 attacks really good. I only have 1 adrenaline left. I got to make this one count. I'm going in for the dunk meter. No games played, no nothing like that. It's got to be dunk meter. I got to make this move count because it will take up my only adrenaline left. And as you can see, get the meter to pop off, make the slightly right there. Well, once again, working a lot of attacks and stuff right there, moving some side to side, size up escapes and stuff like that. Attacking him right here with the dunk meter. Once again, he's a little bit scared to jump, I'm assuming now, after we've hit him with a couple of those little hezzies in the paint and wait for him to jump and then go up with it. And then the Euro as well. And now I'm hitting the escape again, behind the back, into setting up the behind the back again to the right, and dunk meter again, and put him in there, and put him away 22-17. That was a crazy game. Lots of back and forth, lots of possession trading and stuff like that too. Lots of stops and stuff like that from both of us on defense. At the end of the day, it came down to 2 steals for me, and then him also just missing 2 wide open 3-pointers. And like I said, he did message me at the end of the game saying GG's to him as well. It was a really good game. That was a crazy good game if you ask me. Like I said, in my opinion, probably the 1v1 of the year, but I'm not too in the loop with the community and what games were like fire to watch as well, or like set up wagers and stuff like that. As you can see, Solo is a 56% 3-point shooter, has 16 points per game, lives in this 1v1 court, I'm sure, grinding the points for the legend quest and stuff like that. And realistically, even I am still trying to force him to shoot a little bit as well. I'm not gonna lie, I probably got killed for the quick drops a little bit more than I would have liked to this game, but not to mention, make people shoot early in the game as well. Make them shoot with no takeover progress or anything like that, where they don't have the ratings getting slightly like boosted as their takeover is being built up. And especially, do not leave them open when they have takeover on. That's at least a +5 no matter what takeover they have. And then if they have sharp, it's +8, plus just a crazy higher ability to shoot the ball. Obviously, don't leave people open with sharp take by any means. Alright, so I don't think Solo will mind if I'm showing DMs and stuff like that. It wasn't anything like personal or anything. It was literally just us talking like banter and stuff. So, as you can see, like I messaged him GG's, that was a crazy game. He messaged me on Xbox before I even like, sent this or anything like that, saying GG's, and I didn't see it. But he said that dunking stuff is hard to stop, and then I said likewise to you, nasty dribbling and really good defense too. He was playing a lot of really good D. I'm gonna be honest, like he was really maneuvering and stuff like that to stop me and cut me off really good. At the end of the day, it is a guessing game, and I definitely have a lot of tendencies like tested out through this game off reading defenders and just seeing how to really predict them as far as if they're gonna jump or not. So it can be definitely tough, especially when you have stuff like this where he is obviously saying that no one plays like you and it's hella unique. Keep it up. I really do appreciate that. Shout out to Solo as well. And also, I'll be very much so rooting for him when it comes to that event in LA for the 2v2 event. It's actually Xbox versus PlayStation. I forget who he's even playing. It might be Cole the Man, and low-key, if it is Cole, I actually do have like I'm pretty cool with both of them for that matter, but I don't know, we'll see. Either way, shout out to Solo, really good games right there. But anyway, that's all for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, for to drop a like, sub, and new, turn on noties, all good stuff, and like always, try to 2,000 likes. If you made it to the end of the video, put Solo in the comments, show support to him all the way through. But anyway, let me know if you guys want to see more of this creator stuff. We'll be doing, actually, I don't even know if Joe's dropping the video talking about that we've like done it, or like that we've locked this in, but on the 8th of December, me and Joe will actually be wagering $1,000 on top of that too, as far as like team pro-am stuff. So we're loading up with my 5 versus his 5. I'm not even sure who he's playing with yet, for that matter either. Last I checked, it was actually some sweaty boys, but anyway, it's all good. We'll talk about that a little bit more in the future as well. We'll definitely be streaming that on top of that too. So that will be live streamed and kept up as a VOD as well. No music played, no nothing like that. Definitely check that out, but let me know if you want to see more of this creator like battle stuff like that as well. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far this year. I have a pretty good rate, I would say. I think actually Solo and Chad are the only people I've lost to that I would deem like big YouTubers or anything like that. I'm probably like 6-1, 7-1 in all courts, like whether it's Pro-Am, 2v2, 3v3, anything like that, and 1s too. But nonetheless, let me know if you guys want to see more of this stuff. Definitely feel free to let me know, give me some feedback in the comments, but either way, hope y'all enjoy and stay tuned for that Joe wager. We got more content coming for the next couple of days though. It'll be a lot of build videos though. I got a lot of new things to talk about with the season as far as like that core badge stuff really playing a big influence on the meta and the builds and stuff like that. And just in general, wanted to update all the people that may be getting the game in the holiday season for, just what the best builds are at each position and stuff like that. So just a quick little refresher. Anyway, that's all for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Other than that, take it easy, man. Peace.